Now, Local 4 Sports with Marco Yurkovich.
Welcome into the fifth quarter. Time is flying. It's already week 3 of the high school football season. Our coverage began earlier in the show with our game of the week between Millard South and Kearney. You can find those and all of the highlights from tonight's fifth quarter on the Local 4 app and website. So let's get to them, shall we? First up, a Class A matchup, Grand Island hosting Lincoln East. Islanders still looking for win number 1 on the season against the Spartans. Both squads stall on their opening drives. Lincoln East punter Reed Maves with a huge boot. Michael Obermiller backtracking, and he muffs it inside the 10. Michael Longs is on it for the Spartans. Huge momentum changer. Spartans trying to punch it in, but on 3rd and goal, GI makes a stand. Isaiah Wyatt and Ryan Boley in on the stop. Lincoln East settles for a field goal, knocked through by Cohen Terrell. Spartans take an early lead, and they run away with this one 30-3. Next up, some Class B action. Hastings hosting Bennington. Badgers were state runner-ups last season. Bennington driving here in the third. Ty Bohemke takes the snap and hands it off to Naughton. Naughton is met by a pack of Tigers. Give the TFL to Josiah Trozek. Turning to the Badgers now, their offense was a buzzsaw tonight. Here's Boake. He takes his time in the pocket, then lets loose downfield. Lane Malachek to the end zone for the touchdown. Bennington rolls past Hastings 43-0. More 11-man football action, this in Class C. Hastings St. Cecilia visiting Kearney Catholic. Stars lead 7-0. They're nearing halftime. Stars Cole Berg takes the snap, pitching it to Damian Van Tree. He reverses field but fumbles the ball. Blue Hawks recover with under a minute left until halftime. Then Hastings St. Cecilia looking to score quick. Colin Greenquist drops back to pass. He finds John Bykirk. A big hit by Trevor Ryan forces the incompletion. It's 4th down now, under 10 to go. Greenquist drops back, takes a shot downfield, and it's almost intercepted by Colberg. The Stars hold on in the end, beating the Blue Hawks 14-7. Next up, Donovan Trumbull welcoming Lincoln Lutheran. Warriors were a state qualifier last season. Second quarter, Cardinals trailing 7-0, but driving. Parker Volk pushing the ball downfield, but he's picked off by Charles Caldwell. That sets up Lincoln Lutheran in good field position near midfield. Cardinals defense doesn't budge. Henry Prokop with nowhere to go, brought down by Rylan Eberl. The Warriors beat the Cardinals 18-16. Central City is a state contender and unbeaten so far this year. Bison traveling to Minden, taking on the Whippets. Central City already up 14-0 in the second. Parker Zigman off the read option tosses to Turner Hankey, and the junior tight end tosses a Whippets defender on the ground. He scores to make it 21-0 Bison. Everything going Central City's way. Parker Hatch is intercepted by Jacob Brazzi, and it's a house call. Central City stays perfect, rolling past Minden 42-0. Staying out west, Holdridge hosting Sydney. Dusters still looking for their first win on the year, but it's the Red Raiders who strike first. Reese Dorsey takes the handoff and breaks a few tackles on his way to a 7-0 lead for Sydney. Holdridge looking to even things up after that. Quarterback Lucas Johnson trying to make something happen on the scramble, but it's a big Anderson Smelly who trips him up for the sack in the backfield, getting the ball back for his offense. Now off to play action, Alec Doty on the move, takes a shot downfield. Cash Kenobi slips past the defensive backfield. This is not the wide receiver you're looking for. He extends the Red Raiders lead. Sydney beats Holdridge 40-7. More Class C action, Wood River hosting Fairbury. Eagles have one of the best defenses in the state, allowing just 6 points per contest, but the Jeffs defense makes the first big play. Fumble on the exchange for Wood River, and Conrad Kazelka pounces on it and gets the recovery for Fairbury. Ensuing drive, it's Kazelka getting in for 6. He's making impact on both ends, but the Eagles attack now. Madden Brabeck lets it fly. Jay Stewart, not a defender in sight. He's in for the score, one of his 4 touchdowns tonight. The Eagles soar to a 41-8 win over Fairbury, improving to 3-0 on the season. Now we had West Adams Central on the road visiting Gothenburg. Patriots strike first. J.J. Foster off the play action, rolling and hits Brody Luxon at the pylon for the TD. AC up 8-6. The Patriots defense made stop after stop tonight down the stretch against the Swedes' rushing attack, but Gothenburg wins a close one against Adams Central 15-9. And out east now, Saunders County, home of the reigning C1 champs Wahoo, as Aurora looks to play spoiler. First play from scrimmage, check out the tough running from Kip Brigham. Sheds one tackle, and then he spins past another. 33 yards later, he's got the score. Later in the first, it's the Huskies defense flexing its muscles. Wyatt Paulette with the heads-up play, forcing the fumble. Hudson Decker on it with the recovery, but Brigham went back to work on the next drive. Toss goes to him, and he gets the corner and wins the foot race, nearly untouched to the end zone. The Warriors beat the Huskies in this one 42-7. Now down to the 8-man football ranks. Riverside hosting High Plains. Scoreless second quarter until Chargers QB Larry Deissner rolls and connects with Carter Molt on the crosser. He does the rest. Riverside leads 8-0. High Plains looking to respond. QB Carson Swedenberg under duress fires deep downfield, and he is picked off by fellow QB Deissner. That's not nice at all. He was all over the place in this one. Here, Deissner with a QB keeper around the corner. Shoestring tackle keeps him out of the end zone as the Chargers weather the storm 46-20. Now we jump into more 8-man action at Sandy Creek. The visitors Alma with an early 7-0 lead. The Cougars look to answer back by going to the air. QB Cameron Seeley floats a pass over the defense. Logan Tomke ties the game at 7. Now the Cardinals trying to attack from the air as well, but while scrambling, Xavier Mitchell throws an interception to Evan Schwartzentruber with the blockers in front of him. He returns that for 6. Sandy Creek thrashes Alma 68-26. Now to some 6-man football action out west. SEM hosting Shelton. The Mustangs up 14-13. They pitch it to Jordan Scoville. He avoids a quick tackle there, and he takes it to the house, extending the SEM lead. The Bulldogs on offense now hoping to cut down the advantage. It's a handoff to Jorge Romero, and today it's a battle of backs. He tipped those down the sideline and closes the gap a little. Shelton down 1 now. Just about a minute left until halftime. Mustangs pitch it back, and Braxton Lane takes a shot downfield. Bodie Martin hauls it in. Nice touchdown, his first of the year, as the Bulldogs stay winless. SEM batter Shelton 41-20. Now our last stop of the night, more 6-man football. The Harvard Cardinals hosting the Hampton Hawks. Cardinals down big. Sebastian Rodriguez has the snap go over his head. Chaos. He somehow manages to get the punt off and get Harvard out of danger. Ensuing Hampton drive, it's capped off by Mason Wines. The sophomore takes the pitch in for 6, putting the Hawks up by 60+. Hampton big winners tonight over Harvard, 89-0. And here's a quick look at some other area scores. Northwest, a big win in Class B over Lexington, 48-12. Other winners on the night include Cambridge, Perkins County, Ravenna, Blue Hill, and Stewart. And still ahead.